What's up, Lance?
Something good.
So what is it? Is it 350?
Yeah, 350, 460 over.
460 over?
Yeah, it's Eagle aftermarket rotate assembly, stock. It's basically stock with 2 eyebrows, flat top pistons on it.
Yeah. Is it a stock crank?
No, it's Eagle aftermarket.
Oh, it's an Eagle alloy?
Eagle aftermarket,
Oh,
but it's a stock weight and all that.
Yeah,
shit,
so yeah. Just upgrade like metal, like
yeah,
splits
rotating
made out.
assembly is basically stock. Right now it's got a Holly 600 on it. It's built by David Smith. So.
Nice. Good. What type of cam has it got?
That's actually a stock lift 39410 lift cam.
Really?
It's a custom ground Howard's. We had a bunch of duration ground into it, and that's where the load comes from.
Yeah. So it's like the stock cam just grounded down to the right.
Right.
Load. Yeah.
We had the duration ground into it. What they did is they took like a 500 lift cam that had the right duration that we wanted and ground the lift down to like a 39410.
Yeah. And are the valves the stock ones, or are they?
No, they're aftermarket.
Like all the head stuff's all done. Yeah.
Pretty much all the head stuff is stock. We can't really do much, but
Yeah.
we can do a 3-angle valve job. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that, and we can do aftermarket valve. That's just the basic 5.1 here.
Yeah.
The 2 shoulder straps.
And then is this like aluminum, lightweight?
Yeah, that's all aluminum butler built. That's actually a cut seat. That seat was actually in one of Matt Kim's backup cars for Terry Labonte's kid, Justin Labonte, to drive. Just so happened that never got sat in and never got raced. So when I was looking for a seat, a buddy of my dad's hooked us up. That was a NASCAR crew chief at the time. He hooked us up and got us a seat for $200.
$200? That's a really nice deal.
So,
for a
yeah,
seat.
it's like a $1,600 seat. So full harness is pretty good. It's all custom fitted for me, so you know if I slide down in it, it's pretty much
comfortable.
Yeah,
No movement.
it's all custom measurement. They measure you around your center section.
What do they measure? Like, do they make the pads like extra thick, like depending on where they want it, or is it the metal that they have custom sized for you?
Well, it's the metal that they have custom sized, and then the padding's just kind of they have
just
a certain
for
amount
make it
of
a little
padding
bit more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, but all this is all impact padding right here. It's high impact padding.
Yeah, to help protect your head and your neck.
That metal's just little thin aluminum.
Yeah, just for the outside.
You can see the depth of it there is all padding.
Oh yeah, that's pretty thick in there. Yeah.
We had a buddy that worked at Hendrix and he used parts department for a while, so that kind of come in handy. All these gauges in the car are out of the crap in the truck. That's why they're the silver auto lights. That's the more expensive ones.
What fuel you running in?
I run Outlaw Race Fuels 110 octane.
Yeah, how do you have your exhaust ran?
It's headers with 3-inch collectors, Schoenfeld 175s. Comes off 3-inch collector, goes to 3.5, and it's a true dual 3.5 with an H pipe. And then once it gets back here along the midsection of the car,
Is that where it dumps down?
it turns and goes out right behind the right rear tire.
Oh, so it's got like the NASCAR muffler on there too.
Yeah,
kind of.
that's what it is. It's a Boyd strike burner system off the old Cup.
Okay, yeah.
What? It's not that loud.
Sounds pretty.
We run a true beadlock on the right rear. That's actually
That's your slide tire?
So this tire is like drilled through and actually locked down, so it ain't gonna spin on the rim.
it's not necessarily drilled through, but this actually clamps the bead of the tire.
Okay, yeah. So that way the tire doesn't spin on
The
the
pressure
rim.
of the bolts is actually squeezing.
On this new track, why you gotta change your tires?
So we run beadlocks on dirt so that when you go off in the corner, we run a little lower air pressure than a highway vehicle. Our tires might only have maximum of 18 or 20 pounds at all times. So when you run off in the corner, the car starts off on putting the most pressure on the right front, but then it transfers over to the right rear, and the right rear pretty much has the most pressure while the car is sliding through the corner.
Yes.
So with low air pressure and high pressure on the sidewall of the tire, it'll actually roll it off the bead if you don't have the bead locks.
Yes.
So as you go through the corner, the only time that it takes pressure off the right rear is right before you straighten up to go down the straightaway. It sets on the left rear, and that's what makes it drive.
Yeah. And you said that you have to have all different shocks on the car at different corners?
Yeah, all the valves on all four corners of the shocks are different, and all four springs are different rates. You want a soft rate on the right front to make the car go down, but you also want the left front to be softer than the right front so that the car doesn't completely fall over on the right front, because that'll make the nose take off up the racetrack. So you keep the left front a little softer and the right front a little stiffer, but still soft enough where it'll fall over. You let the right front drop and the front end drop as a whole, and that's what makes the car turn. Then you have a softer right rear spring than a left rear spring, and you kind of want to pair the shock valves with whatever springs you have, but you let the right rear kind of roll over, and that's where the car gets its body roll to make it rotate. And then you have a really stiff spring on the left rear and a shock that promotes a lot of drive, and that's what makes it drive coming up off the corner.
Makes sense. So it's all about kind of like the body positioning and like the body roll. And how it's
You want to use the body
corner.
roll and the suspension softness to make the car turn, and then you
Have
kind
enough
of
stiffness on the other side to make it stay straight when you get out the
take
turn.
advantage of your shock valves to create bite on the throttle. There's different ways you can do that also.
Yeah, there's
with the leaf spring shackles and the position of
Every team
the
does
springs
something a little
up and down,
different.
You have to kind of dial in your ride height to kind of help that too, and then all the front end settings are different as well. So
You ready for the track, Morgan?
Yeah,
Ready for the track. Let's go.
Is this like the stock Camaro bumper? You just put that on there?
That's a factory Camaro bumper, and then I had well, Terrence Reed had his tubing bender. I had him bend this for me.
Nice, yeah. Here's my question: do you run braided brake lines, or is that not really a big deal? Because some people say that it helps a lot, like for like trackies. I was just wondering like what you do.
No, it's all stock brake lines on here.
Yeah.
I mean, I even got the stock rubber brake lines going with calipers. So some people use the braided brake lines. I've never seen it being a big deal.
Yeah, I feel like that's just something that can get ripped and you won't even know it.
Well, see, here's something that I do. I run special brake fluid.
Special brake fluid.
I run a higher boiling temperature brake fluid so that it doesn't boil the brake fluid when you're using brakes a lot.
Yeah.
That's what happens to a lot of people is like on track use and shit, they use the brakes a lot, and it'll start to boil the brake fluid. And
then you got no brakes.
yeah, then the pedal goes to the floor and all hell breaks loose from there.
Stock booster too?
No, it's manual brakes.
Oh.
It does have power steering on it. That's the aftermarket power steering column. Stock box.
Is that like a kill switch to like the accessory?
Yeah, that's the kill switch that comes straight off the battery right there. It kills fire to the ignition, and so you still have an ignition switch right here on the starter button. And, for getting in the car at night, also puts some LEDs in there.
Yeah, that way you can get in and out.
Light up the interior of the car.
Now, are the dirt tracks, are they all oval or they go like different turns?
No, they're usually all turned over.
Yeah. What do most people run out there? Mostly like stuff like this with the 350.
Yeah. I mean, our motor rules all have to be the same. And pretty much, you're either running one of these old Camaros, a strut style Camaro, which is like an IROC Z. There's a few of them, and then mainly what you see is the 80s model car. I run all over the place, but mainly in Lake City.
Lake City.
I run over at North Florida Speedway, All-Tech Raceway. Sometimes I make the trip over to Barberville to Volusia, but
Oh, the one that's like right before Daytona?
yeah. I run there once before, and I might end up getting back there before the year's over, but yeah.
I like the parts of the old race cars on the wall. That's really nice
this
touch.
is all Dad's old race cars and memorabilia. It's actually when Dad worked a couple of races on the pit crew for National Crafting Truck. His buddy was a crew chief that he grew up with. And that was the door off the truck from Homestead that they won the championship that year with.
Wow.
That's yeah, the straight marks is where he popped the wall trying to pass for the championship win on the last lap there. But 5 wins in that go-kart before I retired it. And I actually won my first go-kart race in that.
That's sick.
Yep, December the 3rd, 2005.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and special shout out to Ranch Damrod Racing for letting us check out his race car.